Up
Plan
to
workload
here,
model.
yeah.
This meeting is being recorded.
Up
Yeah,
to
yeah.
non-functional requirement, it is very clear, sir. Like
And
remaining
could you
concept
please
little.
explain like test plan, workload model, and reporting and recommendation, and risk and migration, sir? Could you explain three steps?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Everyone able to see my screen?
No, sir.
So everyone clear up to non-functional recommends, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So okay, good. Test plan that meant nothing but already I told right. It's a test plan, nothing but it's a roadmap. Before doing our testing, we need to prepare the test plan. Means what are the objectives, what is the scope of project, and what kind of testing we need to do, and what is the entry criteria. Entry criteria nothing but prerequisites are satisfied or not, like which tool we supposed to use, which protocol we can use. And so this
Sorry to disturb you, your screen is not visible.
okay, 1 minute,
Are
sorry.
you sharing your screen or not?
Okay, 1 minute. I'm not sure, but everyone is okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Now
now it's
everyone able
okay.
to see, right?
It's visible, sir. It's visible.
Yeah. Mm, actually, test plan is actually one of the roadmap. When the test plan contains what is our object and what is the scope and what kind of testing we need to do, and what is our entry criteria, what is the exit criteria. Exit criteria nothing but derivative statistics we are meet or not. Like for example, we are doing already, I told right, explained for Facebook application. Actually, launch application will be 2 seconds, login will be 2.2 seconds, upload will be 3 seconds. So we are meet this SLA, then we are a good. That is the entry criteria, exit criteria. That is the okay. That is the we are meeting derived statistics or not. We need check. That is the entry criteria. Exit criteria means we need to start scripting and the scripting which tool we are using and which protocol we can use. How many will have hours to finish this project. So these all things will come as a prerequisites in entry criteria. And what kind of testing, right? Nothing but we have that do the different kind of testings, load testing, stress testing, endurance testing. What kind of testing we need to do? So means we have to do before doing testing, we need to prepare one plan. Okay, we can do for this or these things. So that is called as test plan. Who will prepare for test plan means test plan will prepare for the test lead will be prepared because of he know for the entire how to prepare the document and everything he know. That is why team lead will be prepare this test plan. And once this test plan everything is prepared done, then approve point of view we need to send to the project manager. Once we send that this test plan to the project manager, he can observe for all things. Okay, what is our object, what is the scope, what kind of testing we are doing, what is our entry criteria, what is the exit criteria, what is our configuration details, how many CPUs are we are using, what is the memory. So for and what is the scenarios we are testing. And so these are all things, okay, you can observe. And apart from this, okay, apart from this, we need to like what is in entry criteria, exit criteria. Exit criteria means derived statistics means we are meeting SLAs or not each and every response time, average transaction response time. Transaction means what is the transaction? So for these all will be transactions. Open FB is a one transaction, login is a one transaction, and upload video is a one transaction, and download video is a one transaction, and chatting is a one transaction, and logout also is a one of the transaction. So each and every we can consider as a transaction. So we can check with the entry exit criteria, like we are meeting SLA or not, we need check. SLA nothing but is 2 seconds, 2.53 is there, right? Those will be SLAs. They are executed with the 100 users. 100 users also within 2 seconds is a login or not, within 2.5 seconds. Upload will be within 3 seconds or not. So that will be exit criteria. Okay. So test
Sir,
plan
SLA means server.
service
SLA
level
full form.
agreement. SLA nothing but service level agreement means we are gathering for the non-functional requirement, right? So you can observe here non-functional requirements. One of the non-functional requirement, what is that? Average response time. Okay, this is our SLA. So we need to ask for the client also what is our SLA. So they are given for SLA like this. So each and every transaction they given for the SLA like the 2 seconds, chatting 2 seconds, and logout 2 seconds, and download is a 3 seconds. So those will be, we can call it as SLA, service level agreement. It's clear? Like test plan, everyone. So next one
Yes, sir.
will be workload model. So workload model also one of the important document to prepare for performance testing point of view. Like workload model, what will happen means, so we need to prepare a document. So I will show you how to we can write that, prepare the document. So this is the, for example, we are preparing workload model. So workload model we are giving for the some serial number. Okay. What are the scenarios we are testing? And transactions. And apart from transactions, SLA. Okay, for example, SLA and think time and pacing. So we need to prepare like this one document, like serial number 1. Scenario will be flight booking. I have been nothing, maybe Facebook. You are okay. Facebook. Okay, scenario will be flight booking. I'm giving. Okay. Okay. Transactions, nothing but what are the transactions we have? Launch URL. Okay, and after that we are entering for the login, and after that login what we are doing? Okay, flight booking, and after that payment is one of the transaction, and logout. And we need to give for the SLAs like 2 seconds. Okay, and the login also 2 seconds, and flight booking will be payment is 3 seconds, and logout is 4 seconds. These are the SLAs. And after that we need to give for the think time, like each and every transaction we need to give for the 3 seconds think time. Think time, what is the think time means? So nothing but it is a delay between the action to action. For example, this is the pipe routing application, right? This connection. Actually, this will be who provided means this tool will be provided for this application, like flight booking application provided by the so load runner only. They will provide it for this tool for the free point of view. So that is why we need to open this, means we need to start the server. I will explain once we are went for the scripting part, how to we can open, how to do it. I will explain. So now we can observe this is the flight booking login. So we are giving for login, right? Jojo and Bean. For we can click on login button. It will took some time. So that is, we can call it as a action to action, that is called as a think time. So manually what happened as a realistic environment, someone will be typed very fast, someone will be slow, and you can click on login button, it will take some time. It will not complete immediately, right? Within 0 seconds, it will not complete it to enter the Jojo and Bean and click on login button. So for this, we can enter this in and enter the password, click on login button. It will take some gap. So that is, we can call it as a think time. So each and every transaction will be something time will happen. Maybe one is of 5 seconds, flight booking will be 8 seconds. Payment will be payment means we need to enter some data. So it will take for 9 seconds also, and logout also it will take for the 5 seconds. So, and going to the next thing will be pacing. What is the think time? It's a delay between the action to action. Pacing nothing but is the entire business flow. Nothing but flight booking application. This is our entire business flow. Means enter the flight booking application, click on flights and select the source and destination. And this entire will be one business transaction. So this is called as a one iteration. Everything is completed up to logout is a one iteration. Iteration to iteration is a delay, is called it as a pacing. So these all things we can discuss later, this think time and pacing. But just our workload document point of view, I explain these things. Okay. This is for the workload document. And after that, scripting and recording and announcement. Scripting recording means using for the user, we can record the script, and after that do the some script announcements. That will be, we can discuss, no problem. That will be discussed in the user. Design, where we can do design scenario and test execution. Where we can do?
Is nothing but a controller.
Yes. Yeah, controller we can do for the design scenario. So once we can enter the controller, we need to how to design the scenario, how many ways we can design the scenario, and how to we can test execution, how to monitor test. So everything we can discuss in controller. Okay. So 6-7 steps is completed. Next, results analysis. What is the results analysis? Where we can do using for the analyzer is one of the component analyzer. Using that, we need to analyze the results. What is the analyze the results means? What we can analyze? Okay, login how much time it is taken, and upload how much time taken, and download video how much time taken, charting, logout. So these are all things we need to analyze the results. That is in the analyzer part we can discuss for this. And going to the reporting recommendation. Once test execution everything is completed, results analysis is completed, we need to send to the report to the concern team or concern stakeholders. We need to send the report to. So we need to prepare the report like, okay, we are executed with the 100 users. Each and every transaction response time will be 3 seconds. Like this, we need to, what are the transactions we have, we can mention, and we need to prepare, okay, observation. We observe for the 100 users test, all response time will be within our SLA we are getting. So you need to mention for the recommendations. If you are anything you can recommend, it means you need to mention recommended to the in the mail. And risk and mitigations means maybe results you are not meeting for the SLA. For example, here will be login will be 2.5 seconds will be there, but you are got as a 5 seconds. Means you are not meet the SLA. Then what you can do, you need to find the why it is taken high response time 5 seconds. Actually is a 2.5 is our SLA, but is it took as a 5 second. Why it is taken high response time? So that is we can call it as a risk and mitigation. So we need to find that issue. Is clear? PT life cycle for anyone any have doubts?
Sir, service level agreement based on the every company maintain a default time and
Yes,
different time.
universally will be 2 seconds.
It is maintained default timing. Sir.
Yeah, default that will be service level agreement will be depends on the companies, also depends on their application. They will give for the SLA.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So anyone have any doubts? Please feel to ask. No problem. Okay. Everyone good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now we'll start with the user, and in scripting we'll go with the scripting. So before going scripting, you need to record one business flow. That is, for example, we are recording, this is the web tour application. Before recording the script, you should understand a business flow. Means what are things we need to do. Okay, we are launch the application. Okay, this is the one transaction. After that, we need to do for the login details, username and password. And after that, click on login button. And after that, click on flights. And after that, you need to select for the departure and arrival city. Means you do the book the flight, means where you need to go. What is the departure city? What is the arrival city? And what is the departure date? And what is the return date? How many number of users, your passengers, and type of seat. So everything we need to give these details. And click on continue. And after that, find flight. So we have the different flights will be there. Depends on the time, depends on the cost. We need to select any one of the flight, right? For example, I am doing for the daytime work. So maybe I will go with the in Hyderabad to Delhi. So my free time will be after 5 p.m. So I need to book for the 5 p.m. or 11 p.m. So that is that depends on our time. We need to book the ticket for any one is problem, no problem. And after that, this is the payment details. You need to give for the proper details, street address and city is Hyderabad. And after that, credit card details. And you need to give for the expiry date of the credit card details and click on continue. See, thank you for booking through web tour application. Using the web tour application, we are booked the ticket successfully. Okay, everything is done. Then what we can do? We don't have anything, right? We can sign up. So this is our business flow. Using this business flow, we need to record using the scripting part. So we'll now see the scripting. Where we can do scripting?
Virtual user
Generator.
Yes. So this is the virtual user generator. Everyone able to see?
Yes, sir.
So now you can open the virtual user generator. This is the virtual user generator. You can observe version will be 2021 R1. Means it's the latest version 2021. Once we can click on open that one, it will open like this. And so this all will be recent activities. Means what are new scripts you done as of now? It will show those. And what's new means release to release, some new features will be added. So what are the new features added? It will become here. Okay, and after that, now we need to start recording. We need to create a new script. Means here will be everyone able to see add a new script. In the plus button, you can click on this add new script. Otherwise, you can go to the file and click on new script and solution. Click this. So once you can click on new script, this is the to create new script means these all will be protocols. Protocols nothing but it is a communication between the application and browser. What is the protocol? It is a communication between the application and browser. So we are application they developed in for the web application. Then you need to select for the web HTTP, HTML. Maybe the application they developed as a any different applications like SAP developed. So you need to select a SAP protocol. Otherwise, they should developed as a true client. You need to select this one. But all web-based application like Facebook, banking application, insurance application, healthcare application will be there. They developed any programming, so we need to use for the web HTTP, HTML. So maximum projects will be web protocols will be there. So we need to select for the web HTTP, HTML protocol. So these all will be protocol. Which protocol we can select? Web means web HTTP, HTML protocol. And after that, script name. You need to give for the script name. What is the application name? Web tour. So script name also we need to give for the proper because we are not going as a fresher. So you need to give for the script name professional way. So application will be web tour. Then what we are doing?
Flight booking.
Yes, flight booking. You can give as a flight booking. And in the flight booking, okay, and you need to give for the like what is the today date? You need to give for the today date. What is the today date? 23/03/2022. So as a real time also you need to do for the give for the name like this, like what is the application name, what scenario you are doing, what is the release date. Okay, so script name also very important to the. So if you maybe you get the job and you enter for company, so you is given one script to record script. So you are written as a some your name or just flight booking you written. So they he easily identified. Okay, he not proficiently written means he not experienced guy. So that is why starting onwards you need to do for the script name also you can give for the proper. Okay. And after that, this is the location. By default, will be our scripts will be, it will be saved this folder like C users, documents, views, and scripts. Means you can observe here in
Sir,
doc.
in the left side is multiple protocols is there, no, sir?
Yes, yes.
Could you explain the multiple protocols or single protocols?
Yeah, this this already script will be saved like this. Okay, in this folder. So these all will be multiple protocols. Like you need to click on multiple protocol. Means what will happen means, for example, you are doing for the SAP application. In the SAP application, the application will be developed as a web based and GUI based. Then you need to select for this both. Means you need to select for the both. There's maybe multiple protocol means you need to select for the multiple. Okay. So single protocol means you can select one single protocol. Okay. And maybe you are doing for the mobile application. So this will be mobile protocols. Okay. What are the popular protocols they are using? Citrix and Java, Oracle, TrueClient, Web HTTP, HTML, and web services. And if you which are the protocols you are using, we send it to the show. Okay. Now we need to select for the web HTTP HTML protocol. So everything is done right. Then you need to click on create button. So once click on create button, it will open like this. This is the script name. And in the script, we have the actions. 3 sections will be there. User init, action, and end. What is user init? User init means initial part, like login part you need to exit, or record means you need to record in the user init part. Action part, nothing but, for example, flight booking will be there, flight booking and payment section, and these all things you need to record in the action part. User end part means end part, like logout part or end part we need to record here. So everything you can record in action also we can record. So now you can recording action means you can click on this, and after that, this is the record button. Everyone able to see record button?
Yes, sir.
So this is the record button. Now you can just click on this record button. So now it will be one recording button. Once it will be open for one pop-up window. You need to see record into the action. Entire code I am recording action. Otherwise, you need to record each and every one. User init part means you can select user init, or you can select end part means you can select end. For example, now I am recording entire code will be in action. And this is the web browser. Because of we are using for the web application, that is why we need to select web browser. We have do the any Windows based application, you need to select for the window application. You are doing any remote application means you are doing for the remote application, then you need to select for the remote. Otherwise, you are capturing the traffic in the file analysis means you need to select. For maximum, we can using for the web browser or Windows application and remote. So now I am doing for the web, right? I am selecting the web. This is the application, right? Application nothing but browsers. What are the browsers in your system? All browsers will be displayed here. Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, and you need to select which browser you want. You can select that browser. And after that, for example, now I am doing for the flight booking application. That is why I am taking for this URL. You can copy and paste it. Otherwise, you are doing is a Facebook application. Then what you can do? You can give it as a www.facebook.com. Means you are which project you are doing, they will give for the URL. That URL you need to copy and paste it here. It's clear? And so now I am doing for the web tour is application, flight booking application. And before recording, once this steps completed, we need to one option will be there, recording options. Okay, you need to click on this recording option before start recording button. You need to click on record options. And after that, we have the different recording options will be there. Recording. In the recording, we have the two modes will be there, HTML and URL based. So we'll explain later when we switch to the HTML to URL, URL to HTML. So now I am selecting only HTML based, and the HTML advanced also we need to observe. This is will be default we need to give. In the script type, you need to give for the second one. Then you need to record for the functions web URL and web submit data functions. And record within the current step will need to give for these steps. This will be default. Okay. Click on OK. And after that, you can see this all things script and everything. This is the protocol, which protocol you are selected. It will show that one. And after that, this all things will be there. In advance also will be there. So we can discuss each and every one options once our scripting started. We need to one day we'll start with the recording. What is the recording options? What is the URL mode? What is the HTML mode? So everything we need to discuss. What is the scripting and what is the code generation? What is the rules? So each and everything we can discuss later. Okay. So before recording, you need to HTML mode will be you need to select it. Then you need to start recording button. Now you can click for the start record button. So what will happen means which browser we are selected? IE, right? So IE is
Internet Explorer.
Yes, Internet Explorer automatically open because of that is automatically it is trigger this application. Now you need to record the script. Means what we can do after launch is completed, we need to give for the username and password. Click on login button. And after that, what we can do? Click on flights button. You should wait for the until page will be loaded. So entire page will be not loaded. So you should wait for some time. So you can observe it is a page loading means events. These are the recording events. It will be continue, will be going. So now you need to select for the Aero City, and I'm going to denote Los Angeles. This date will fine and everything is fine. Then I'm clicking the continue, and after that you need to select for the flight. And after that you need to give for the details. Okay. So credit card number you need to give for the roughly any number, and you need to give for the expiry date of the credit card, and click on continue. And once ticket is completed, what we can do, we can sign up. So I told right before recording, you should understand the business flow, because maybe you done any mistake, it will be record for that mistake also. That is why no need to do for one mistake also do while recording. That is why before recording, we should understand the what is the business flow, what are things we need to record. You should understand. Then only you need to start the scripting. So last step will be sign up. So our entire business flow is completed. Now you need to stop the recording. This is the stop recording button. Click on stop recording button. So no need to write manually, automatically code will be generated. So it will open like this, and after that you need to observe the things. This is our URL. So you will get for the any Google Map or any Microsoft means you need to like this remove and click on regenerate means it will be freshly code will be generated. Okay. And now you can go to the action part. Now we can observe what code it will be recorded. So this is the launch application launch. It is open as a launch means it's a click. Click means what will happen means it is generated as a web URL function. And after that, this is the login. Login means we are given for the username and password. You can observe Jojo Bin. I given right. And after that, I clicking for the search flight button. So we are clicking right. That is why it is generated for the web URL. But you are entering some data. This is generating from the web submit data function. After search flight button, we are enter for the departure city and arrival city and return date and seat preference, everything we are given. So this code, everything is recorded. And after that, we are selecting for the flight. So this is the flight 030 flight number, and this is the amount $238, and this is the date. And after that, we are entering for the passenger details, first name, last name, address 1, address 2, passenger details, credit card, expiry date, these all things. And final what we done, sign off. We click on the sign off button. Means everything code will be recorded successfully. If it is maybe disconnected call, please rejoin everyone. Okay, maybe it will going to less than 1 minute. It's a disconnect or call. Again, rejoin. So like this, we need to record the script. Okay. Everyone fine? Or anyone have any doubts? Yes. So once script is recorded is completed, we need to start our script enhancements. Okay, tomorrow we'll see the script enhancements. Once everyone can install the software and